Well, good morning, everyone. I'm on a backyard walk again this morning. It's Sunday, July something, and hope you all survived the incredible downpour that we had the other day. The brook through here is flowing pretty good. Lucy's having fun playing with sticks and in the water. And just came down from up there. The trail goes this way. This is a backyard walk. Again, this morning, I was going to do a bit of mowing before I had to head out to pick up my daughter for get her camping groceries, because her and her partner can't get out their driveway right now because of those heavy rains. It washed away the drainage ditch across their driveway on their property, which is in the process of being fixed, but they're kind of trapped otherwise, so they're relying on us and other folks to help them out a little bit for a few days. Yeah, and I was going to do a bit of mowing first before it got too hot, and then I thought, Lucy and I should go for a little walk first, rather than down in the fields in the Lucy Loop. Thought we might come up here. It's cooler. And I love this spot up in here anyway. I call it, this is all part of the trails that I have up in here. And I call this part of the backyard the Hemlock Ravine for obvious reasons. And it really is gorgeous in here. I feel so fortunate to have this right behind the house. And there's the rock well, which, so I'm told, used to be a well that served the old farm property down along the road, which was an old farm property that my neighbors now live in and have for many years. Good neighbors too. It's important to have good neighbors, especially when you're walking through a hemlock ravine on their property. You can kind of see the trail I've roughed out through here. Brook continues on uphill, of course. It makes its way up to steeper sections up the mountain. And up top, there's kind of a bit of a low-lying area. Wouldn't call it a swamp per se, but there's a little spot up there that's kind of soft and aldery that I would say the brook originates from. And just kind of based on the topo map and what I can figure out, I call this brook Dill Brook. Dill Brook down in the fields across the road flows, and it flows, make sure I get this straight, flows east, I believe, like towards Canning, into a couple larger ponds down there, which are also very pretty. Yeah, just enjoy the babbling brook, and sounds like a vireo up there in the trees. Yeah, they're beautiful. Whoops, got a little high off of my so-called trail through here. Come on, Luce. Lucy knows the way. And we've got another trail that comes up this side of the ravine. But we're going to go this way today. Just go say good morning to Gerald. Make sure that he weathered the rainstorm okay. If you watched my first video I posted the other day, it's you might recognize this spot now. Gerald looks like he's doing pretty good down there in his hobbit hole. Good for you, Gerald. We'll go back down this way today. Oh, Lucy just heard a squirrel. I did do some trimming in here the other day. Haven't got all the trails yet. So maybe later today or tomorrow I'll come up and finish it off. Just to clean up some of that new young growth that's been coming along. Which way you want to go, Lucy? Left or right? You can go either way here. Right? Okay. We'll go right. You can see some cobwebs in the morning light here as I'm walking through and breaking them. Most of them have been below the face, which is appreciated. Oh, that one's not below the face. And we're going to go that way, but when I came in, I went that way and around and down to the brook. This spot in here, these beautiful trees. Oh, just heard a cardinal. There's one trail that goes down to the field by the road that comes out kind of in the far west corner next to my neighbor's property. There's the antlers I found when I was cutting the trails last fall, and I just stuck them up there. Trail goes that way, but we're going this way. I hope you're staying cool as well this Sunday and the next few days, which promise to be scorchers. We're lucky enough we're going to get away for a few nights to Mersey River Chalets down by Kedgie. So very much looking forward to that and spending some time in Kedgie itself. Been going there all of my life. So it certainly holds a special place for myself and our whole family. And yeah, that's also a trail that I've cut that comes out in the field down below. But we'll head back this way. Lucy, you're doing good. She loves it in here. And you can see the daylight up ahead where the exit is, or entrance. Hear a warbler now. I think that's a yellow warbler. I'm trying to learn my birds a little bit better by sound. What I've discovered is there are a lot of birds around here, which is wonderful. Because typically I could identify 4 or 5 or 6, but I turn on the Merlin Bird ID sound app, and sometimes I'll get 8 or 10 different birds. So it's wonderful to hear them and to also gain some of that knowledge. Yeah, so here it just comes out by what I call my barns, where I store the lawnmowers and other odds and ends, to the backyard and back into the heat. Enjoy your Sunday, folks, and stay cool.